The official. Oh yeah. One of my anticipated like Marvel shows will be like coming out, and that's Moon Knight. So think of like, so Moon Knight is kind of like a Marvel like anti-hero basically. What do they call him? Batman and Punisher. Batman and Punisher combined and make him like a Marvel quote-unquote hero. He's like an anti-hero. Marvel Studios' Moon Knight, as like the upcoming project that Marvel Phase 4 for this year is going to be bringing out, has got me really stoked and anticipated because, you know, this is an interesting take on the Marvel show, on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, or like Marvel shows. This guy's a fucked up person. This dissociative identity disorder guy, he is a multiple personality disorder guy. He's done some fucked up shit. He is a brutalizer. And I like his like motif, Moon Knight. How cool and edgy is that, right? So, one of my most anticipated shows that will come out on Disney Plus, it's gonna be this one, and I've seen the trailer, but I wanna like see it again just to like build up the hype, right? Because this is like this is kind of like my character, you know. I like this character. Don't touch my main. Don't touch my main. As fucked up as he is, don't touch my main. But we're gonna be looking at the Marvel Studios' Moon Knight official trailer, right? And God, I just love looking at, just love watching this trailer again. Let's see it together.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I have a sleeping disorder. I can't tell the difference between my waking life and dreams.
Hello, and welcome to Staying Awake.
I think I'm losing it.
We'll catch you on. You're bloody useless, Stevie.
It's Steven.
It's Steven.
I can't tell the difference between life and dreams.
Whoa. That looks cool.
Thank you.
Lost the contact lens.
Hope you find it.
Thanks.
This March.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're alive. What's wrong with you, Mark?
Why did you call me Mark? It must be very difficult. The voice in your head. There's chaos in you.
This looks like it's gonna be fun. I don't know. Like, I'm just like super stoked about it.
Embrace the chaos.
Jesus. Original series streaming on March 30th. Yeah, I'm already super stoked about this Marvel series, man. I am super fucking stoked about this. Jesus, I just want to like see more. I just like the motif behind it because, well, character background lore, right? Like, Moon Knight is a anti-hero that... Oh, shit. I was just looking at, like, Steam notifications. Oh, okay. Moon Knight is a character that has, like I said, dissociative identity disorder, DID. It looks like he has multiple personality disorder. So he has, like, different, like, personas in his head that's just, like, fighting to, like, stay alive. And you could definitely see that because, you know, it could be like, well, as Marvel fans, they could clearly tell it out, but so far it just feels, it starts off with like a guy by the name of, you know, Steve Grant, right? That's been having like nightmares and like just seeing visions. So, but then there's like a phone call when he picks up the phone and asks him like, who's Mark? And that's like the real alias of Moon Knight is Mark Spencer. He's like a ex-military, but like was later portrayed, if I'm like correct, and signs a contract with the Egyptian moon god known as Khunsu and becomes Moon Knight and is like, he is the Batman of the Marvel universe. He just like fights dickheads, fight bad guys in the name of like justice. And he's a hardcore ass fucking villain. He's like in a similar vein as like Punisher, whereas, you know, Punisher's whole thing was like vengeance because of his family. Because of his family, like the mob fucking shot down his wife and kids, and but with Moon Knight's thing, it's just vengeance, like vengeance for vengeance, right? Even though like some guys like backstabbed him during his like military years, like backstabbed the shit out of him, but he's just doing it for vengeance's sake. He's just like fulfilling a quota. He's just doing shit. Sounds like a solid guy. Yeah, you should see like some of like the comic versions. Like, he is described as like an anti-hero, so he doesn't like play nice because of his like conflicting personalities that are inside his head that are just like fighting at war with him, right? Like, think of it this way, chat. Has anybody ever seen what was it? The M. Night Shyamalan in-depth universe series, like Project Glass or Unbreakable, like with Sam Jackson, Bruce Willis, and James McAvoy, right? Or has anybody seen Split? There's a movie called Split, and James McAvoy plays this like bald-headed dude that has multiple personality disorder. There's so many like personalities just like trying to like stay awake, and then there's like this like dormant monstrous personality called the Beast, and he's just like super feral. He kidnaps like 3 innocent like teenage girls, and just like yeah, he's a fucking dangerous creature. But yeah, it's like that movie, but in a Marvel sense. And you know what? I kind of want to like see that. Well, not like the teenage girls. Oh God, no, not in that context. Oh Jesus, no. I just like overall aesthetics of like Moon Knight because I like this actor. I like this actor. He was like a branching out character in Star Wars, like Poe Dameron, if anybody recalls him from the sequel trilogy of Star Wars. He is such a good actor. He is like, I feel like they could have done more with him, but you know, sequel trilogy is sequel trilogy. And he was in other Marvel films, like he was Apocalypse in X-Men Apocalypse, but he just sounded so raspy. He sounded so soft-toned that I feel like that undermined his potential. And you know, Oscar Isaac, I want to see him do more, and he's kind of like one of my favorite actors of, you know, recent years, and I want to see him like just like reach like his full potential, and I feel like Moon Knight will give him that potential, and that's one of the reasons why I'm so excited. Also with like, you know how Marvel or like Disney Marvel shows have been like catering to more like progressive tones, like they've been like tackling themes like depression and more so in those lines, like what's more progressive? Oh yeah, like, well, we're gonna go back to that, right? Eternals, right? Eternals is like heavily front face value like progressiveness with all like the different character personalities, right? But they're starting to like be more on topical with certain aspects of society, like dealing with like PTSD, dealing with like seeking like therapy, the topics of like grief and loss in certain Marvel shows, what was it? The idea that like you are not perfect or you just need like something to make you feel special, like Loki or some shit like that. I like that like Disney Marvel is doing that, and I'm gonna see how they handle like persons that are really like fucked up in the head, right? Like people who have like dissociative identity, and how do they like tackle that, right? Because I like seeing that, and I feel like Marvel has been doing a pretty good job at that outside of Eternals, but I feel like they do a pretty good job at exploring like character depth. Whereas in contrast, like the CW DC shows, like what was it, Flash and Arrow, they were okay for like first seasons, but man, their topical points are just like, okay, here's insert like interracial couple there. Here's LGBTQ representation here. Here's this there. Here's that there. Because, you know, it's fine to like have that. It's a good sign to, you know, be progressive, but like don't do it because, you know, it has like monetary value, right? Like, yes, we are evolving. We are not like the 1950s anymore. We're not like, there's also like,
Hi everyone, I'm Oscar, and I'm Ethan. We are about to watch the trailer.
I also watched this before. These are like cool dudes just talking about some stuff. Yeah, I like that. I never even watched any of like this guy's actor, Ethan Hawke, right? I never watched any of his movies. I know he was like in 2 prominent movies, like I know one of them is Sinister, and that's a good ass horror film, if I remember correctly. But I know he was like in others. And he's a solid actor.
Okay, this is creepy stuff. I'm liking it. I want to know. So you suck in the hospital. Are you laughing at her? We don't know. Buddy, come on. That's my favorite. Lucy, like your friend. With a V.
With a V.
What was that? That's creepy.
Yeah, I like seeing this trailer again. This is like one of my again, this is like one of my hype trailers to come out, you know? Like I just find this very interesting.
March. Birthday's in March. That's fine. Oh! The reflection? What was that about? Pyramid? Crocodile? I look a little bit like Brando and Island Dr. Rowe. So best.
So
Egypt.
this brings hey. I really want to see like a behind the scenes look at this like thing. But anyway, that's Moon Knight. I'm hella excited for this game. I really wanna play this game. Oh, just play this game. Wow. I really want to watch this series when it comes out. So when does it come out? Like March 30th? Damn, we're like 2 months away. Almost like, well, 2 months and 2.5 months away. So I'm really interested in like seeing it, man. Anyway,